So market closed 4 minutes ago. I'm doing a video already because it was quite exciting. Very, very nice day today, as we all know. I'm starting with the S&P. It bounced. We're kind of at resistance. You can see, right? We're retesting the ascending. So let's not get too optimistic because S&P should, I mean, it was a good close, but we're still sort of, hitting resistance prior ascending, prior highs of the last couple of days. So it might not go up too much and then reverse back down. So let's take it easy, but still, it was an okay day for the general markets too. Yields up kind of makes sense because they've been going down as people buy bonds in fear. Now people are going back into stocks, so they dump bonds, so yields go back up. Nearing resistance also, best close also for some time. Makes sense. Don't need to read into it too much. DXY, holy Jesus, what an absolute flush, which doesn't make too much sense looking at the last couple of days because DXY has just gone down with the market and we just went, that's huge. I mean, obviously that's news related. I don't actually know why they did that. Is it tariffs? Probably. That's a huge move down, which does explain also. Actually, it doesn't because gold didn't go up. I want to look at gold now, but just before I do, Jesus, I'm just trying to soak this in here. That's a massive drop in the DXY. That is huge, not just today, but the last couple of days. Wow. This is now the leadable all the way down there. Wow, two levels. Okay. And it doesn't even matter. I would have preferred if it goes up actually, because then if it goes down, the metals go up even more. But let's look at the metals. Gold didn't move. Gold didn't move, which is impressive given, first of all, the dollar going down that much. But I guess the gold went up when the market goes down. So maybe market going up pushes gold down, but then the dollar going down pushes it up. Nah, I'm reading into it too much. Basically, gold didn't do anything. It's just going sideways, about to go up. Silver, and this is not the end of gold, but it's about silver today. Silver did a huge move. I mean, yeah, it's up two and a bit percent. We've seen bigger, but it's just significant. First of all, because gold didn't move. And second of all, look at that, already yesterday's close was nice. We took out kind of those candles, almost confirmed, but today, bam. Now I'm just gonna go to the 50-minute chart. I absolutely love it. Look at that. We're literally hitting our head on that resistance. That's my favorite resistance to break out of. And then, oh, let's just go back to the daily. This is, for me, this is very important, right? We always talk about silver and everything depends on silver. This is it. This is it. If silver goes basically up to 33.5, a close at 33.5, it's done. For me, it's done. It's a done deal. Gold's probably on its way to 3,000, but today silver did a huge move without gold. So just looking at silver, we're hitting our head on this one. We take that out. Next stop is basically 33, but that equals this descending, which is quite an important one. And then we take that out, and this can happen quickly. It can all happen in 1 or 2 days. 33.5. Once that's done, next stop is the high we've done in 52 weeks, and basically the only thing relevant, because once you're taking out 35, we're talking about $40, right? That's unbelievable stuff. That means silver stocks, I don't care how bad they are, they're going up. They're getting like 50% move to 100. Seriously, this is where all the big money gets made. So and also close at high of day. Um, I feel like going straight to stocks, but I feel like I've neglected gold. Gold, I think, is just going sideways, which is fine by me. Because it's all about silver. Silver can go up without gold. That's cool. Because then the day gold does go up, and that's coming, right? That $3,000 magnet, that's coming. $3,000 is all the way up here, by the way. A candle to 3,000 for gold from where it is now is like 2.5%. Wow, silver's going to be at 35. That would be really, really cool. It depends, like what happens if the market drops and the DXY pumps? Does it rain over the parade? But right now, silver looks really like it's being revalued. Yeah, like recalibrated, right? It's sort of outperforming gold to sort of readjust itself, ready for gold to run to 3,000 and silver will start hitting 35/40. It's days like these where the moves that you really hope and think are going to happen. Speaking of which, let's go straight to the minors. I want to start with the seniors because it doesn't make sense to start with the juniors. Amazing day, perfect candle, start at low of day, close at high of day. absolutely ideal. It's basically a 5% day. Those are rare. Tomorrow, if we have another day like today, I mean, look, it only takes 2% to get back to the highs we were there. I mean, that takes very, very little. And to me, it's destined. Unless there's a market flush, I think we're going there. 42.5 on GDX. And by the way, here's your 5% day. Another move like we had today, and we're there. We're at the high we've ever reached. That's gold testing 3,000 kind of level stuff. That's gold's high. And I think that's definitely doable. I think we're above here by the time gold's running for 3,000. And I think silver before we're testing 35, which means the miners are going to do a lot of, they'll have a nice move, you know, before the metals hit like critical points. That's GDX. It's just absolutely amazing. GDXJ, go on, I'll just do the GDXs. Amazing day. Obviously, same kind of candle, same kind of small move required to get back up here, 2.5%. We had a 5% move already. If we have another day like today, which I think we still have to stop off here, but yeah, okay, well, that's GDXJ. It makes sense. It's underperforming GDX, but still all the more upside to get. And we'll take a look at the stocks in a sec, but some of them had amazing days, especially silver stocks. This is just senior silvers, a nice little 4.5/5% day. Another day like today, and we're back up to the old highs up here. SIL, but then again, certain stocks are just outperforming, like Pan American Silver. I just want to run straight to the stocks. Sorry, last one, SILJ. Finally had a really good day, outperformed everything, makes sense. Silver did well. 5%. Look how much upside left. Yeah, because my portfolio, right, is like I need another 1.5 days like today to get back to my old highs, right? And we had basically a 5% day in SILJ. Basically, if SILJ goes here, I'm back at my old highest portfolio, like high of lifetime. And SILJ has like 33% to do to get back up here. It's really cool, right? It's bad if you've suffered, but I've kind of dealt with it quite well, obviously, because all I need is a move back here to get to all-time highs, which means I'll be at new portfolio highs here despite having this before. So obviously I've done quite well. Okay, whatever. Let's take a look at the portfolio. Newmont resistance confirmed there. That's now extremely obvious a bit after the fact, but basically $44. That's what I was saying. Nice close. Another day like today, tomorrow, we're going to go here. I might be off by like 20 cents, but you can see where I think resistance is. Let's just call it 45, whatever, 0.3. Newmont's cool. There are some that are doing better, but you can see it was sort of recovering, repairing, and now we found our footing. So closed basically just on the resistance of 44. Next stop, 45 point, let's say 3. But we're looking for a move all the way up here to 48. I think that's coming if gold starts to test 3,000. I don't think it will be there before 3,000. Maybe just underneath, but good because Newmont's got a long way up to go. Good. It's better than being at all-time highs and the best is priced in. So, and I think long-term Newmont's going to do great. So for me, this is perfect. Like we're still at the lows. Fundamentally, it's a great company. Gold's about to do 3,000. Long term, it's got a long way up to go. Cool. Barrick Gold outperforming Newmont. I thought this one wouldn't be real. And I remember saying that I thought it might be here, and it was. But anyway, this is your resistance. It's outperforming Newmont. Good. It should. It had recent good news. Your resistance is 1850. I was trimming today, by the way. Even though I think we're going up, I was still trimming because I bought not just Barrick Gold, across the board. What I bought, the last couple of days when we we're at the lows, I was trimming like half out. I'm generalizing, right? But because it was a crazy move. We've seen days like these and then they give it back straight away. Not all of it, but just in case. All right, so resistance 1850, next stop 1880 should be pretty easy. That's that 2.5% move. Otherwise up here, and I think, you know what? Barrick Gold's very strong. The miners only have 2.5%, and I think it's like a magnet target. It's almost inevitable. 3% move in Barrick Gold for a 2.5% GDX. Easy. So up we go to 19. That's pretty inevitable to me. After that, boom, that's your move to 3,000. Might get there before we get to 3,000. Otherwise, all the way up here, we've got good news behind us. Absolutely slaughtered off the, look at that. We should be up here, for God's sake. Don't, well, I'm talking to myself, but don't sell too early, right? It's good to have perspective. So 19, 20.20 or something, and then 21.20. Agnico-Eagle. I trimmed this one a bit too early today. I knew Agnico would do really well. All right, this one basically any excuse to make new highs, it's going to do it. I knew it wouldn't get down here. I trimmed a tiny bit just because it's just worth tremendous amount. It's my heaviest holding, and maybe I shouldn't have. It didn't go up too much compared to some of the others. But next up, new all-time highs. It's going to go straight through 100. In fact, it kind of already tested 100 today. By the time gold's going back up to 3,000, this thing's at 103, 104. It's finished. It's over. This is gone. It's a train that's left the station. You can, but it's slow moving, so you can run, catch up with it, and jump on. But it's just gone. Perfect stop. New highs. Inevitable daily. Pan America, this one I trimmed, even though I know it's going to go. I trimmed what I bought, but I know it's going up. Silver looks really set, especially given the fact gold didn't move. So if gold does move, and I think it will, silver's just going to keep going. And this thing will make new highs. Like probably tomorrow, we're testing high 25s, probably trading above 25.50 at some point tomorrow. Uh, and then the day we're going for 3,000, forget it. This is basically on its way to 30. So Pan America, the best silver miner. It's the Agnico-Eagle of silver stocks, if I can say that. So perfect day. Open at low of day, close at high of day. Let's see, 25.5/26 will be a tiny bit of resistance, but I expect nothing. Another perfect one, Wheaton, best close in history. Hitting 71 pretty much. This is like Agnico-Eagle. It's gone. I have nothing else to say about it. Choose your number, 72, 73, 74, whatever. I'm in, and that's it. I'm just holding what I got. I think another one I absolutely tiny trimmed today, but I know it's gone. I trimmed everything. I think Metalla I didn't trim, but basically, yeah, Wheaton I remember just small amount at like 70.89 or something like that. The usual odd number. Perfect stock. Honestly, Wheaton, Agnico, just Pan American Silver. Franco Nevada, new high. This one is at resistance. I nibbled this one too, also because it's at resistance. You can see why I think that. This little horizontal, but more importantly, this descending. We're going to keep going up with gold, no doubt about it. We'll break out of this. There'll be some funny little candles maybe, but basically we close above 50. We run to 160, 170, and finally Franco Nevada is going to make new all-time highs, even though I was buying it down here and it was weak, and I was thinking, how the hell are we going to get to 170? There you go. That's how you do it. You just hold a couple of months extra. So 150, 160, 170, boom. But really strong, been strong for a while, making new highs like when everything else is red. So this does not surprise me. Very nice average kind of day, but still very nice continuation of outperformance. Metalla, really weak. Don't like it. Honestly, I wanted to sell here today. And like I said, I didn't sell it because I bought it there. Actually, I was buying on this ascending. It flushed. It came back up. I thought, you know what? And you shouldn't trade like this, but I just thought I'm not selling where I bought it. I mean, you should sell something because it's a sell, regardless of where you bought it. Because if it comes back down, you're an idiot. Now you're down. But I think this is gonna go up with everything else, and I think I'm gonna go for 320/340 before I do my first sells of what I bought here. So it is a resistance zone, but yeah, I think it will go up to 320 if we have continuation in gold and silver. And perspective. What the hell am I gonna do selling this? Because I'm impatient, because I'm trigger, got an itchy trigger finger. No, I'm just gonna hold. It belongs higher. And you know what? In a couple of months, it might just be a 4. It should be. Right, silver stocks. There you go. Finally, first Majestic. They all had a beautiful day, which is warranted because silver had a good day, but they really outperformed. I mean, silver was up what, like 2%, two and a bit percent. Silver stocks should be up, I don't know, 4, maybe 5%, but they were all up huge. Like First Majestic, 8.5. Look at this, been holding the little 520 zone. For me, 580 was resistance, not just this descending, but also you can see here the last couple of trading days, little wicks at 580, boom, boom, boom. Today closed above it, didn't care. I Did I trim? I may have trimmed a little bit what I bought here, but this thing for me, next stop 620. 620. If silver does another day like today, and I think it's going to, if gold does a small move, I think it's going to get really crazy in silver soon. Like today is pretty crazy in the stocks, but the stocks lead the metal. That's what I think will happen today. I think the stocks led the metal. 620 is nice. It's another kind of day like today. And then we finally close above 620. We start running. And First Majestic is one of the crazy ones. Perspective. We're here, right? I'm talking about $40 silver. $40 silver is double digit First Majestic. And I'm not talking about $10. I'm talking about, honestly, I don't want to be one of those people, but this thing should go crazy. So, another message to myself, 580, 620, zero difference, even though it might be a little 5% move. But next stop resistance is, yeah, 620, 680, etc., etc. Let's see. But this thing can really go crazy. And it takes a day like today to start the engine. And it's good because it's been weak. It was weak for all this period. Then it started to outperform when it should have gotten weaker. And now it's actually going up. And you could argue still outperforming. But they all had a good day. Fortuna didn't have such a good day. Didn't. I mean, it's had bad news. It's come all the way down. I bought down here. Okay, it's up. There is this small resistance, maybe on the 1 hour, but we closed above it. Next stop, I don't know. I don't know whether it's like, I don't know. It's like 460. It's not obvious. 480, whatever. You watch silver, you watch SILJ, you watch gold, GDX, and that'll tell you. But Fortuna, the next resistance, not too obvious. Something tells me 480, 479, but I'm not selling there. I didn't sell Fortuna today. It was too small of a move, and I think we're going to continue. So Fortuna I just held. Okay day. It did break out of its very short-term descending, so there's at least that. This thing should continue high. CDE came all the way down. It's funny because SILJ needs 5% to go back to the highs. I only need like a 5, 6, 7% move in SILJ to get to new all-time highs. And you've got stocks like CDE that have got still 30% to do. Now, it's had a massive drop. You could say bad news. So it's not allowed to go up in one go. But a day like today was great, 8.5%. I trimmed here at 549, I believe. 548, 549. But next stop, next sell for me is at 599. Again, I don't care if I think silver's going up. I'm just selling on principles of technical analysis. Plus, I've bought the low, so I'm just selling what I bought down there and not even all of it. I think I'm all out by here. So then I'm back to my core position that I held here anyway, plus all the profit I've made since then. So 599, next stop after that 679, that's already a lot to ask. So, another 5% day tomorrow, definitely possible. So I might just sell there. What I bought down here, almost all of it, and then see what happens. But CD, very nice day. Very nice day. Very nice day. All right, next one, Hecla, another one that did almost 8%. Very nice. Boom, out of this mini resistance. Next stop, I've got something at 559. I think that's easy tomorrow, even if we have a light day. Otherwise, if I have a good day, 580. That's not too much to ask for, right? Yeah, 5%, another 5%. I'll probably be trimming that. I don't think I've got any sells in place right now, but I think 579 after this video, I'll just make sure I get a little trim there to basically close everything here. And then we'll see. Again, if silver starts to go crazy, it doesn't matter. We're just going all the way up. EXK had a good day. Didn't come down too much, but definitely went up a lot. This reminds me of the old days when EXK was having mental moves like this stuff, 11% outperforming everything. First kind of day like that, like 11%, that stood out. Closed a high of day, just ideal. Closed above 4, that's also nice. So next stop, 419, that should be really easy tomorrow if we start up. Otherwise, if we can go to the next level, 440, so 439 sell for me. And by then, you are really looking good. 4%, 9%, it can do it. And once you're above 440, all you need is an excuse like silver continuing this thing could get to 550, 560 real fast. It surprises me each time. Look at that. Like, look at these 3 days. 1, 2, 3. And you've gone from basically 4, whatever it was, 20 the day before the 560, and the same kind of move is doable. Beautiful stuff. Mag Silver, okay day. It was a bit weak the day before. It was like had made new lows. It was weaker than the others, but still that kind of candle helps out. It's a senior silver, so 5.5% is good. It would have been good if it closed above 1570-ish, but whatever. Tomorrow we can maybe test 16, right? 16. In fact, I'm tempted to put that as the level just because of 1570 is too close. I don't know. Yeah, $16. I'll say that's the level tomorrow. I don't even think I've got to sell at 15.99. I think I'm going for something bigger. Didn't come down much, but I think it'll make new highs if silver really rolls. So good day. Let's see. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Test or at least close above 16 would be good. Next one, Aris Mining. Pretty good. Close a high of day. Took out resistance. Up almost 6%. Goodbye resistance. Next stop, the only clear resistance 420. And then you got a bit of a double because by then tomorrow the candle starts here. And this resistance is going to be there. Look at that. Now we've got double resistance. So 420 is easily identifiable resistance. And then once it takes that out, boom, off we squeeze to $5. That's interesting. I am gold, bit weak today, 202%. I know it likes to follow gold more, and gold was flat, so it kind of makes sense. But you'd expect a stock like I am gold that's got a lot of good news and good momentum. I don't know, I expected a tiny bit more. Resistance probably 580, but maybe even where it was 580. If we have an update tomorrow, 580 might be mini immediate resistance. But after that, pre-gap fill at 6, post-gap fill at 620, and then the old highs. You need gold to run really for that one to move, I would say. B2 gold, nice move, even though gold didn't move much. For me, the next real resistance, the only resistance is 294, 293. And that should be achievable maybe even tomorrow. Yeah, maybe even tomorrow if you have a bit of a squeeze. But I'm not going for that sell. I'm going for the 320, 325. That should be my first sell. I don't think I've got one here. But I could do a very light trim. I mean, hardly feel it. Equinox, that's nice. Another one that was a bit weak tomorrow. Yesterday, I felt. But today, boom, we matched yesterday's high. Closed really nicely. Basically, one more up day, testing 7 to 720. And then you're making new highs. And I think you kind of need gold to have a good update tomorrow for that. But still, it managed a good move with gold flat. So it takes its cue from silver if necessary. SSRM, you could see that it was building the excuse to pump because we came back down to old resistance. And then yesterday it really confirmed it. That tail with a nice close. That's like, okay, 950, which is where I sold, by the way, is your support. Resistance became support. And then today, boom. So tomorrow, probably going to test 11 bucks. Who knows? Maybe even close above it, which means if there's any continuation in the metals, we go to 12. Big round number. Also a bit of a light resistance, 12 and 1250. Time to extend these lines. Shit's getting real. SBSW, nice, nice. Out from the gutter. I like that. Triple flush fake breakdown, reversal, and then up. Okay, it's following the metals, fine. But next stop, I think, is 4, just before 4, you get resistance on this descending. And I expect that actually if there's another day like today. All right, look, that'll do. I hope I didn't miss any stocks out. I don't think so. Beautiful day. I just want one more day like today, like to confirm the continuation, to make lots of money, to do the final little trims before holding like a core position for the move to 3,000. And silver, like gold 3,000, that's cool. We've kind of been at 3,000, but it's all about silver. Silver, get your ass above 33, close above 33. I mean, that's a better close than all these candles. You close above 33, you start your march to 35. And if we go to 35, we go to breakout. We don't go to like visit and go home. You go, you hit 35, you do your little handle, and then you bam, launch pad your way out. I'm gonna do a little thingy here. 33, you do a little, is it real? Yes, it's real. Oh my God, we're going towards 3,000 in gold. We're getting there. Silver in one day. 2 days, and then, oh, are we gonna do it? Yes, and then a mini handle, and then get the hell out of here. Off you go to 40. And these stocks are going crazy. First Majestic up 13% in one day. EXK up 17%. CDE 20. That's what I'm looking for. One of those absolute wild days. And then the next day it's up again. People like me are trying to be cute and sell and trim. Nah, nah, nah. This is the real one. And that's when you just hold your core position and say, wait a minute, something crazy is going on. I don't know. I'm getting excited. Today was a beautiful day. I just hope the market doesn't flush and ruin it. I mean, or maybe it helps us out. Who knows? All right, good luck. Enjoy.